Yo dudes!
Welcome to the beach. So, okay, energy, primary thing that all of us want to feel good and have lots of energy. Here's our 5 tips for energy. Coming at you.
Here we go, point number 1.
Point number 1, movement. So movement is so central to everything. Oxygen is our primary fuel source as humans. It's what feeds us, it's what gives us energy. Without food, we can probably last about 365 days.
That's 368 days, the longest recorded human without food.
Without water, we could probably last about a week, but without oxygen, you probably last about 5 minutes.
It shows the importance of what oxygen is to generate energy and life in us.
Yes, it is. Okay, so here's a few things in terms of oxygen, what's so important. Number 1, your smartphone now, there's typically an app on it, certainly an iPhone. The health app records the amount of steps you have a day. 10K is something to go with.
That's 10,000 steps per day.
10,000 steps per day. And when I say movement and activity, it's really, these are the primary means of which we can get more oxygen in our body and make us feel good. You know, oxygen, every part of our body functions better with more oxygen. Our brains, our endorphins in our brain, our physical body.
Our circulatory system, everything.
Cardiovascular system, everything. Anyway, 10K steps is number 1.
Second thing is people often think exercise, they compartmentalize it as in I'm going to do an hour, 3 days a week and that's my exercise done. But what research has found is you're much better off moving consistently throughout the day, that sitting is actually the new disease.
Sitting is the new smoking.
Is the new smoking.
Sitting is the new smoking in terms of dis-ease. So it's really trying to sit for as little as you can. So if you do have a job that means that you've got to sit every day, you know, for 8 hours a day, if every 50 minutes you can get up and spend 2 or 3 minutes walking, if you can try and have meetings walking, if you can talk on the phone while walking, any kind of thing where you're moving, because movement encourages circulation, blood flow, oxygen around your body to your brain, feel better, more energy.
Okay, on that note, point number 2 is for energy is water. 60% of the human body is water.
Approximately.
Water is such a prime fuel source for us as human mammals.
And you'll note if you do exercise or move, typically what will happen, you will want more water.
Water, perfect. And on that note, if you do sit at a desk every day and you find it hard to walk or move, a simple thing to do is drink lots of water, because it means every 30 or 40 minutes you're going to have to get up and go and urinate. So great way of getting exercise and ensuring you're hydrated is drink lots of water. Second thing, just on the point of water, is just if you're wondering if you're dehydrated, just make sure to look at your urine. If your urine is yellow, correct, you are dehydrated. Your urine should be clear, which indicates you are hydrated and good to go. Obviously much easier for a man, but worthwhile to do as a woman too.
Point number 3 in terms of energy levels and things to do is whole foods, eating more whole foods. They're naturally much higher in water, they're naturally higher in oxygen, vitamins, minerals, phytonutrients and fibre.
Our dear friend.
Eating more whole foods, obviously this is what our whole channel is about. We've got so many recipe videos here which is trying to get you to eat more whole foods. So really basic and simple, use the recipes, eat the whole foods and they will give you energy.
Yes, boom. Point number 4, sleep. Most people don't get enough sleep. When you look at America, I think it's 6 point...
So you might have heard of the 10,000 hour rule, you know, where it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert in any field. A lot of people have heard of this. This is based on a study done in 1993 by K. Anderson Erickson. And it was a really big famous study which lots of people heard about it in terms of becoming a peak performer. But what they found is these peak performers who were experts in their fields were on average getting 8.3 hours sleep a night. The average American gets 6.8 hours sleep a night, and the average Irish person gets 7.15 hours sleep a night. So as a Western society, we typically do not get enough sleep nowadays. Sleep is the cornerstone of everything. Nowadays you would have heard of it in terms of being one of the anchors to our good health. Okay, few top tips for sleep is 1, get a sleep routine. Really, really important. Just like a kid, we're fathers, and I've got a sleep routine for my daughters.
Very good.
Hi, how are you? I get a sleep routine for my daughters. I put them in the bath before bed. We'll read a story and just like that. And as adults, typically we want to wind down. 90 minutes before bed, we actually want to start winding down, not watching action movies or not, you know, wrestling or...
Watching an action movie in bed, turning it off and expecting just to go straight to sleep.
Yeah, so sleep routine is number 1. Number 2, melatonin is one of our main sleep hormones in our body. It's considered sleep superfood, and our body starts producing this from 6 p.m. and you kind of want this by 9 p.m. this in full flight, because it really starts to relax us and help us to unwind. Our best sleep is between 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. So this is when our body produces HGH, and this is why it's called our beauty sleep, because HGH is considered our beauty hormone. So ideally you'd go to bed before 10 p.m. and ideally you'd get 8 hours. You know,
that's your summary on sleep.
That's part of my summary. I could rant for ages on sleep. I read a couple of books on it last week. So if you want us to do a little video on sleep, leave a comment below and maybe we can do that.
Final point number 5, and it's very easy for us to say, but I think the more you can do something you love, the easier it is to have more energy. Say for example, if you do a job you hate, it's much harder to go in with kind of joy and kind of like, yeah, yippee, excitement.
And I think just as a precursor to that, I'd say it's to try to do more of what you love. Like obviously we're all in different situations and it's easier for some people than others. If you've got lots of responsibilities and things that you have to do to earn money, to feed your family, well then I think you've just got to try to do more of what you can do that makes you happy, because obviously the better you feel, the more energy you're going to have. You know, just for example, if you have to go do some job that you really dislike, you mightn't have too much energy or excitement for it. Where if you were told, oh, here's a ticket, you're going to Bermuda in the morning, you'd get up on 3 hours sleep and you'd be, woohoo, we're going away, it's excited. You're in a different frame of mind.
So there you are, there's our 5 points for more energy. Hope you found this useful. Please comment below if you'd like.
Let us know what are your tips for energy. This whole channel is about creating a community of people that are interested in health, happiness and community. So leave a comment below, let us know what gives you energy. We'd genuinely love to know.
Please subscribe and thanks a mil for watching.
Cheers.